buying a land obviously is you need to check out the planning law about the city council, which are the rules that affects to that land. What can you build? We have had many clients that say, well, I want to buy that property and I want to construct a second floor because I want to make some better views to the sea. And well, we say, well, before you make any payment, we would like to check if you can build a second floor, because maybe cannot be done. I mean, we need to check which are the planning rules in order to do anything in that property. Or maybe you want to extend the property, make another room, and sometimes cannot. So it needs to be checked which are the rules about the planning law of the municipality, and obviously if it's absolutely a land right now, obviously you need to instruct an architect in order to make plans, apply for a license, and obviously it's a process, it's an extended process.
It's a long. And Pedro, but let me just add, the good thing when you buy property with a plot of land, in this case, you will never ask for a bank guarantee to the bank because you
already own the land.
A developer. So you end up buying, you need to start doing the due diligence. It's quite important this time because you need to make sure that the plot of land is eligible for building what you want to build. So I'm sure you don't want to buy a piece of land where you're not going to be able to build a house of your dreams. That's a due diligence. But buying this piece of land means that you will obviously be the owner, not you'll get yourself into a developer, so you're a developer, and you will not need the bank guarantees because the land is already in your name. So our recommendation is to pay a deposit, let's say 5,000 euros for the land, do all the due diligence to make sure that you, through the architect and the lawyer, you're able to build that property, and then the rest, as Pedro said, so if you already pay the 3, you pay the 10%, and the rest, you only do it when you know for sure that you are able to build.
Exactly, and as we said, in the off-plan, you are guaranteed about the payments you do. In a resale, obviously you pay some amount to the seller, and the rest, the biggest amount is obviously the completion date. Or whenever you build a property in a land, obviously what we recommend normally is always the architect make a certification of the building that has been done, and then you pay. And then the architect makes another certification, and then you pay. It's always that you are the owner of whatever is built in that time. And whenever you want to reject the professionals, or because you don't like how they're working, you just reject and put another ones in order to start the process. But it's something that is obviously we have clients that are buying or developing properties. Obviously, it's a different issue. Obviously,
and actually the bank will obviously you'll order a valuation through the bank, and the bank will give you the mortgage, whether you're resident or non-resident, and give you percentages according to the stage payments, depending on the architect certificate, as Pedro stated. So it's a quite secure system. I will say it's a long process, long conveyancing, and a bit stressful, I would say. Dealing with builders is not the best because you always get into these stressful situation. And then you will enter with contracts with different professions. So with the carpenter, with the electrician, with the plumber. So unless you have a project manager, which is a case that you could do it through a project manager.